to world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious, so the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Turbo one, hard. But a team, right there.
Two and a throw right away. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10.
44. Whoa!
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So two incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
Ready, team! TX.
Now Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yellow, 22.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 6-feet blue.
Love. This is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's Tua. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On the tackle there, Zach Saylor out of Ferris State.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go now. 10.
Love now. Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Ready.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Set, hut. Black, 90, 10 cycles. Set.
Here's Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Yellow, 22. Set, hut.
Now Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Get set. Out.
Tua going to throw. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play action. Tell them about Lower. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another.
Well, 2 is going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got him, and he hits him in stride. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet. But you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
11 the Packers now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Hut. Right. 95. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Go. Black 40. Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go. Check. Hut.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Hut.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
22.
Love looking to throw it. Well, he's going to go for it all. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 45 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
when you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Escapes the defender. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Hey, double. With a D. With it. Double one. Hard. Out.
Running right, here's Achane. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Third and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
A gain of 9. It's
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Dolphins first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Up the middle, Achane. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Team.
Waddle, the motion man right. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Final play of the half. Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half? He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. McManus now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At their own 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Scat. Out.
Here's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A nice saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's Jacobs. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ready?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Zero blue. 45. White. Set.
Throwing. Love. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Out, done.
In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now.
Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Set, hut.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards.
Stop.
And it's
17.
3rd down.
Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first.
52 blast.
It's 4th down.
You yell it.
On 4th down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Down. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Wilson with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's ready.
Love now. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden, 30 yards. And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Tua going to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Ready. Come on, out, out.
They get this out left. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
The score, Panthers 35, Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Striker. 3-3. Set hut. 60 hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Got it.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. Counter play with Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 1 yard and now no yards have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
38. Come on, set. Pause, rest, 52, boom. Black shot. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
At the 12-yard line.
Long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Hey! Out!
Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
21G, 21G.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They're going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shot. Step. Ready. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Packers 42, Dolphins 14. Brandon McManus to kick off for
After the
Green Bay.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Whoa. Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
All right, turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Out.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the ground, Achane. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop it behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 yards for number 11.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Down. Black, 95. Check.
Love going to give it up on a touch pass. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Come on,
the Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
60 red.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Packers 48, Dolphins 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
they just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens.